Rasta man selling crab in a crab
Yes,
circle.
Rasta man, you sell crab today?
Crab today.
Alice not there today, you know.
Yeah, man, I'm here.
Hey, I wonder if Nadine there today. Nadine gone. Right, a hero circle. And of course we are doing a vlog about the whole national heroes and everything. So we could do a vlog and now make on the switch for Alice and Nadine used to sell. You see me? So according to the government, they say within 1 month time this place I go up and running. So we are the famous crab circle. You see me? So that is it. You don't know. So we are fix up life and I'm going to run through. So crab grum. What them call crab circle now. A crab grum we know it as, but you don't know. Alright, that's so. See there? Alice sell you so and Nadine sell you so. You see it? So that's the thing.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so the hero circle here is more than just about crabs. Yeah, it's more than just about crabs. You have the ministry buildings around, a lot of ministry buildings, and other important, things like Wilmer's School, the Wilmer's High School, and the Michael Community College, which is now University College, and a whole other host of things around. So it's not just about crabs. Cadet unit there, I do them thing. Yeah, man. See it? Yeah.
Well, I just see him like a maga boy again. Yeah, magical love.
Welcome, Magical family. Yes, this is the I Am Magical Laws network. Today we are on a tour. We're on a tour of Kingston City. Who is your favorite hero? My favorite hero is the right, excellent Marcus Mosiah Garvey. So today we are going to be touring National Heroes Park. We are exploring the efforts of each national hero, and also we are making the connection between Jamaica and the Hispanic community, Cuba, Colombia, and Venezuela. Stay tuned and tell me in the comments who is your favorite national hero. Buddha out.
So clicking.
Right here at the statue of Simon Bolivar, right? And this is in Kingston City, Jamaica, National Heroes Circle. So we are basically outside of the National Heroes Park, and this is the only monument that is outside of the National Heroes Park. But this monument is not a monument that is for the people of Jamaica per se, right? Simon Bolivar actually came to Jamaica in exile, and that's how he became a part of the whole revolution in Jamaica. But his main work is actually a part of what they call the American Spanish Revolution, right? Because his family was actually a rich family that was from Spain, and they came to America, the Americas, and had their family. And he was born in Venezuela, yeah, and he was raised basically by his family, because his mother and his father, they passed when he was basically a young child, a baby basically. Alright, so as you can see there, he was born in Caracas, Venezuela on the 24th of July, I think that is, yes, July 1783, and he died in Santa Maria, Colombia, December 17, 1830. Okay, and he was also the president of what is called the Greater Colombia. Yes, so he was also the president. So every year, especially around this time at Heritage Time in Jamaica, or what you call Heroes Week or Heroes Weekend, you find a few of the Venezuelan people would come over and they would do some restoration work to the statue and thing. So they are the ones who actually take care of it, you know. So he's known as a liberator in those countries like Colombia, Panama, Venezuela, Bolivia, and those two countries, which is Venezuela and and Bolivia, they are named on the behalf of him because of his last name, right? And in one part of his name, it actually also have Trinidad as well in one part of his name, because a lot of people in the Caribbean might not know that Trinidad is a Spanish word, right? So I don't remember the meaning of Trinidad right now, but yes. So there is where you'll find the history of, you know, this man coming from, and he was also a soldier in the Venezuelan army and things like that. So we are basically just introducing Simon Bolivar, as they would say in Spanish, but we in Jamaica they say Simon Bolivar. Yeah?
One of the questions I know most Jamaicans would want to ask.
Sure.
People who don't know about Simon. What is the reason why they would put his statue in Jamaica per se hero circle?
I guess because the National Heroes Park, as it says, and Hero Circle is a place that is centered around that particular theme. It's heroes. And these people like him, Garvey Massey, which we're going to show later on, Jose Martin, these are a part of our Jamaican Revolution, but not directly connected to this Jamaican Revolution.
And Moors say he's not a Jamaican.
No. So that's why he's basically outside of the park. As you can see them place him outside of the park. But because of his exile in Jamaica at the time and stuff like that, so he's still a contributor to this revolution in some ways. But one of the problems is in our Caribbean islands is that you find that a lot of Jamaicans and English-speaking Caribbean people don't have the history between the Hispanic Caribbean and the English-speaking Caribbean. And then there's also 4 different languages, which in English is the smallest of them all. But the only one that is actually, I would have said more popular then is English, but the smallest in numbers in terms of speaking would be English. But the Spanish is more, the Dutch would be about second, and French. You understand? So there are 4 different languages that are there, but the English is just more popular, but Spanish is the more in terms of numbers of people. Yeah.
Give thanks.
Yeah.
Because I know this information
Yes, sir.
is valuable to a lot of youths
Yeah, man.
who don't know
Yeah.
the history of
Yeah.
Simon.
Yeah, man.
And the reason why Simon
Yeah, man.
Bolivar would be placed in or even outside the
Yeah.
hero circle.
Yeah.
Though
Still
it's
within
not
the
a
vicinity
Jamaican.
of, yeah, man.
So give thanks.
Yeah, man. Bless.
Changing of the guard?
Yeah, we are one of the best in the world as it relates to when the soldier them change the guard there so every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the way we are compete with people like England and I think Russia at one point and a couple other people where it's so precise how them
So
deal with it.
precise.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you know.
Well, that is a good look for Jamaica.
Yeah man. Yeah man. And the Jamaica JDF too is a good look for them too because to be a small island and have a military and you compete with large, armies across the world. That A plus that man. Should be recognized for that. I must say right You see, so we are right inside the National Heroes Circle. And the National Heroes Circle is actually the last name that this place get, right? As I said, where the Heroes Park is also situated. So even though we're actually inside the Heroes Park now, but the whole entire premises is the National Heroes Circle. And it got its name in 1973. It was called the National Heroes Circle in 1973. However, in 1905, it was also called George VI, right, Memorial Park, right? And that George VI that we're talking about is King George from England, right? I think for the George VI Park, it was actually called the Kingston Racecourse. And the Kingston Racecourse was actually called the Kingston Racecourse as it is because there were horses. It was a place where horse racing and all those things used to take place. So obviously at the time places like Almond Town, Kingston Garden, all of these adjoining communities that you see around the place was actually aristocratic community. So all those rich people used to come over here to bet on their horse racing and all of those things, alright, and stuff like that. And when that horse racing actually moved from here as well, they actually moved it to another place uptown where New Kingston, where we call the Ligani Park. So Ligani Park right there was also what we call the Knutsford race park as well. So when they moved the racetrack business from here, they moved that to actually up in Knutsford. So that's how it is.
Give thanks.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know what funny, Buddha? You know what say? Mr. Maceo, Fim father, used to be a part of that Spanish Revolution, fighting against Simon Bolivar. Yeah. But he was born in Cuba at some time later, you know. And then his father, I guess at some time, then passed mother as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. But, and the Garvey Maceo High School in Jamaica is said to be named after this man as well. So he's from Cuba, yeah, part of that same Spanish Revolution. And also Jose Martin, Jose Marti, as it is pronounced in Spanish, is also was a part of his movement as well. So that's the only connection between Jamaica and these, yeah, Cuba.
I know say all of them school there. E.C. Foster, Jose Marti, and Garvey Maceo.
Yeah.
Like Cuban government
Fund
donate,
them.
all of them school.
Just like the Venezuelan government fund
Fund
that
the
statue
statue,
outside,
yeah,
right? So yeah, man. So that's the connection between we and the Hispanic community, you know.
Yeah.
And then, you know, a lot of Jamaicans went to Panama to do the Panama Canal.
Yes.
So, you see? So that's how it is. So, as we said, this place is a virgin place in terms of a lot of people finding out a lot of the, highlighting a lot of the history.
Yeah.
Because you find a whole heap of vloggers there on the internet, but them really don't come delve into the history of what the National Heroes Circle and National Heroes Park is. And what we are inside of now is actually called the Heroes Circle and not the Heroes Park. Heroes Park is right there.
Yeah.
So it's two different things. So where the heroes are buried, that's the Heroes Park.
Yeah.
But what we are inside now is actually the Heroes Circle.
So they're on the outskirts.
So they're on the outskirts. So that's why these persons are placed outside, because they are not necessarily Jamaican heroes, but they are part of the revolution.
Yeah. Hey, if you realize, you know, this and this are the same thing, you know.
Yeah, but one is Spanish and one is English.
English. So this is,
And then
this is English.
Testimony of gratitude.
Yeah.
Spaniards, them on exile again.
Yeah. Well, I can see so the eye is an avid reader.
Just avid reader about per se, but we love history.
Yeah.
You see me? So we always
I'm sure say the eye no want come over here regular come look.
No, no.
Buddha is a history man too. You know?
Yeah, I see that. That's a
History.
good man.
Yeah. Put some confidence in your thing now. Go on a road, go do your thing now. Put some confidence in your thing now. Give thanks and praise.
Right, always.
Your blessings are here. So the eye are set up for the big day tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, the dignitaries them are come late some reef tomorrow.
Yes.
Just they are set up that GBA. Well, set up already, so just pull down some stuff and then put some bag over it just in case rain. CPTC is a creative production and training center.
Okay.
It is a production house and also a college
And a college
for production.
for production.
Yeah.
So you're saying that if somebody want to go in production, they can go to
CPTC.
CPTC.
So CPTC is Creative Production and Training Center, but the arm that do the training is called MTI, Media Technology Institute.
Thank you very much.
You're most
Blessings.
welcome.
Yeah.
Blessings. So this monument is the military monument. As you see at the top of it there is a cross. Yeah, so this is laid here in honor of the fallen soldiers for World War I and World War II. Yeah. It was not originally here. I don't remember exactly where it was before, but this image, this statue of this image here was actually brought here and placed here in honor of the soldiers at some time later. So it was never originally, this is not its original place. Yeah?
And do you know the year when it was?
1914 to 1918.
No, but I see them out the
and
World
the other
War
one around
One.
here is from 1939 to 1945. Yeah. Yeah, man.
So as it says there, their name?
Yeah. Live
will
it forevermore.
Forevermore.
Yeah.
And it's in memory of
Yes.
the men of Jamaica
Yes.
who fell in Great War.
Yeah, man.
Blessings.
This is the Marcus Garvey Monument. Fix up life.
Magical family, yeah man. So we are doing Marcus Mosiah Garvey. No, sorry, the right excellent Marcus Mosiah Garvey. Yeah man, so as I said earlier, this is my favorite national hero. Why is Marcus Garvey my favorite national hero? Because of the contribution that he made, not just to Jamaica, but to the international community and to the race as a whole. So Marcus Garvey was born in St. Anne's Bay, August 17, 1887. He was born in, humble beginnings, and he came up at the age of, during his 20s, he changed the world. Yeah man, so I mean, he's a person to inspire.
Yeah, man. So he formed
us.
Universal
He's a person that I emulate. I read.
He said that he
all of his
3 days in the belly of a
because
ship.
coming up with the right name for this organization. This organization had 12 million members. This is before Facebook, before Instagram, before Twitter. How did he do this? He formed a newspaper, Universal. Yes, so Marcus Garvey is a person for us to emulate. He was a liberator. Yeah man, so he formed the Universal Negro Improvement Association in 1914. He said that he spent 3 days in the belly of a ship coming up with the right name for this organization. This organization had 12 million members. This is before Facebook, before Instagram, before Twitter. How did he do this? He formed a newspaper, Universal Negro Improvement Association had a paper called the Negro World. Also, the full name of the organization that he formed, UNIAACL, Universal Negro Improvement Association and African Communities League,
Yes,
where he had restaurants, bars, you name it. Yeah man, so we are here celebrating all our heroes, but we just want to highlight the first national hero. He became a national hero in 1964. He was actually buried in England, but they exhumed his body, brought it to Jamaica on the permission of his wife.
Yes, I think that was 1964.
Yes, that was 1964. Yeah man, and there's so much interesting information about Marcus Garvey. He went to South America, and this is another connection that us as Jamaicans have with
the Hispanic
community.
Yes,
South America, Central America.
Yeah, man.
He went there, he had a newspaper down there. He later left, went to the US. He had his main offices in New York, Harlem. And when you go to Harlem, New York, for those of us who have been, there is so much information there about Marcus Garvey, just as it is here now.
Yes, I.
So I just want to encourage people, you know, if you don't know, you know, go on Google, you know, watch this video. It will give you the information. Because sometimes we live close by, or we just live in one of the 14 parishes and we just don't know. You know, we just don't know about our heroes. And this is a person who inspires people all over the world. Interestingly, when I was doing some research on Marcus Garvey, he had a Liberty Hall in New York. And at one of the meetings, for those of us who study world history, the liberator of Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh used to attend meetings at Liberty Hall as a Vietnamese man. And when he got the ideas from Marcus Garvey, he went and liberated Vietnam, because it was North and South Vietnam at the time. And based on the information that Marcus Garvey was giving him, he took it to heart, went back to Vietnam, and the rest is history. Yes, that's how we have Vietnam now. You know, you used to have North and South fighting. The man, he basically win. Yeah, and you know, so for Marcus Garvey to be of African descent and inspire somebody outside of his race to go liberate their country, that means we have the blueprint or the black print then from Marcus Garvey to liberate ourselves. And even some of the songs that the great Robert Nesta Marley sings.
Burning Spear.
Burning Spear.
Can't live out Burning Spear.
Can't live out Burning Spear. Yeah. Rightly so, Meskel.
Yes, I.
Those songs are from inspiration after reading a Marcus Garvey book, after learning about Marcus Garvey.
Kwame Nkrumah from Ghana.
Kwame Nkrumah.
Yeah,
oh, forget Kwame Nkrumah. Yeah, you know?
Big
Marcus
influence
Garvey
from them, man.
Inspired so many people. So for us to have these great international leaders, you know, coming from our soil, it is incumbent on us to follow in their footsteps and do greater things.
Yes, man.
Yeah, man.
Fix up life.
Fix up life.
That is it. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, Tina. So with the writer Nanny now, right? We leave from Marcus and we end up on Nanny. And as we talked about earlier, you know, say a whole heap of misconceptions them about Nanny. And the thing about it is because Nanny's history is not a well documented history. So even the picture here that them have are the depiction of Nanny. It is not a true depiction of Nanny. So you find people based on how the Maroons will talk about Nanny and how she was. But this is not a true representation of Nanny, it's just somebody's whole perspective. So there we have in the background, Tina, we have the Abeng. As you know, the Abeng represents the war instrument. They use it for calling and for, you know, summoning persons to war and things like that. And we also have the mask there as well. So these are actually things that are coming from Ghana. So this is also another tie again from Marcus, as we would have said with Kwame Nkrumah and the Black Star, wearing the Ghanaian flag. So now we have the more of the Ghanaian influence coming up. This is African heritage right here. So this is what we call the Nanny Monument. So this monument is just here to honor Nanny, as I say. So as you can see, she was the leader of the Maroons in the 18th century. You know, so we can, yeah man, so Jamaicans need to do more reading about, you know, our national heroes and stuff like that. But as I say, this park is a virgin park, where that a lot of people come and see what's going on over here. So more people need to come take it in and get more information. See, Tina?
That's true.
Yeah.
Educate yourself, eh?
Right, excellent Norman Washington Manley. Yeah, and Norman Manley is the husband of Edna Manley that the Edna Manley College is actually named after. And he was what we call the premier, right? He was the first premier before Bustamante became the first prime minister. That's it today. Yeah, because Marcus Garvey had to be defending a lot of people in our history. You go and do the research at the National Library, you find a lot of court cases between Marcus Garvey, Norman Manley and Bustamante as well. You know, and Marcus Garvey was always trying to help to quell conflicts between them and, you know, the African Jamaicans, because they used to so, you know, in post-colonial time, you still had somewhat a colonial setting. Still had somewhat of a colonial setting at the time. So you find out, say, them and Marcus never really say eye to eye. And history of its way of saying that one of the reasons why they are so, both of them went ahead to make Marcus Garvey the national heroes, because the first national hero that is was because the American society, which is the black Americans in America, they wanted to claim Marcus Garvey as their own. But in order to stop that, because they are saying that because Norman Manley and Bustamante didn't want to feel embarrassed about that situation, what they actually did was make Marcus Garvey the first national hero to help to stop America from taking him in as a part of their, you know, whole national movement. But even though they did that, you still find out that today in America, Marcus Garvey is much more revered in America than he's even revered in our own country, that is Jamaica right here. And that is the seriousness about the situation. Alright, so now we're going to move over to Edna Manley. Alright, so right now we're going to take a look on Bustamante's monument. Yeah. So as it says, the right excellent Sir Alexander Bustamante. So as we said earlier, yeah man, Bustamante is the founder of the JLP, the Jamaica Labour Party. Yeah. Norman Washington Manley is the founder of the People's National Party. And as we say, the JLP was formed out of the PNP because of conflict again between the two individuals. And it is also known that these two men, Bustamante and Norman Manley, they were actually somewhat of family members, because rumor have it, or even history have it, that they are actually cousins. So, you know, I won't delve too much into the mix up about the situation, but the family have some little thing go on when one man get a name and the next man get a name. But only can go do the research with yourself, but they are Bustamante, and also we have his wife in there as well, Lady Bustamante.
Yeah, she was his secretary.
Yeah, and she was his secretary as well. So, yeah man, you know, so this is the monument of Bustamante. So come down to the Heroes Park, man, and come take a look. Alright, cut that, we never did the Busta no more. Yeah man, good. So we're there right George William Garden.
Right excellent.
Right excellent George William Garden. And George William Garden is where Garden House down on Duke Street is named after the Parliament. And as you say, his father was a parliamentarian.
Yes.
Right. So you see where the root of certain things, they can connect the dots between them. And it is said that he was executed because of the rebellion and the relationship that he had with Paul Bogle. Yes, for the Moran Bay Rebellion.
In 1865.
1865, yeah?
What
yeah,
interesting about George William Garden, you know, he born at Cherry Gardens, you know.
Right.
And, you know, him have a feeling, not a feeling, but him feel connected to the people. Because his mother was a slave. And, you know, so him have connection.
Yeah, man.
And feeling the people pain, him realize the planters or the farmer planters are exploiting the people.
Yeah, man.
So him donate some of him land and cut it up and give the people in a parcels.
Definitely.
And, you know, him link up with Paul Bogle, and the frustration was high.
Yeah.
Because Paul Bogle led some persons, some angry Jamaicans from St. Thomas, Stony Gun, all the way, war, Spanish Town.
Yes, sir.
And, you know, one thing led to another, and the quarters burned down, and them hung George William Garden and Paul Bogle for it.
And obviously, as you can see, this man was what would I call a mulatto in Jamaica. They say the half-breed, because as you say, mother was a slave.
Yeah.
And truth be told, man, enough of them people that we see born as mulatto, especially in them time there. Yeah, Gonzalez is the person who created the statue. And enough of them people that we can see in them time there. Basically, sometimes them youth are born out of way they call rape, man. It's a rape situation sometimes, because you see the plantation or the slave master, them used to basically take the African woman them and carry them, you know, in a places and rape them off, and sometimes them get babies with them. So even one of the prejudice against him and his white side of his family was because of his slave mother, and enough of them things they come from situations like that because they didn't want to own up to the fact that he had a black mother. You understand? So them thing they are really
They never get the full acceptance. So
Right.
he basically go in search of his own tribe.
identity,
You know?
and everything.
Yeah.
Fix up life.
Fix up.
Life. Is it?
No, style of video.
I like it.
Reasoning, you know? Yeah, it's not so cliche, you know, so.
Go.
Ready?
Paul Bogle.
Yeah, man, so they are Paul Bogle, you know. Yes, brother.
The man have him sword,
Man have
ready
him
for
sword,
fight.
Yeah, and it is known that Paul Bogle was a Baptist preacher.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah,
so
yeah.
Paul Bogle was a Baptist preacher. So this is one of the monuments as well that is used to represent Paul Bogle. And the truth is, them say Paul Bogle's image we have of the image that we have of Paul Bogle is not the true image. So just like Nanny, them don't have no representation for him. Right? So them really don't know what Paul Bogle look like. So this is another interpretation again by the sculptor who did this statue here. You understand? But as you know that Paul Bogle is very, very instrumental in what we call the Moranbeh Rebellion. If he's not known for anything else, he's known as that, for the fighter for that revolution there. And that is also one of the reasons them say in Jamaica to why St. Thomas was treated the way as it was treated, especially back then, like one of the Lactaway parish. But now we see things are over things again.
So this is the man where them say come from Stony Gut.
Stony
Yeah,
Gut,
Stony
yeah.
Gut. Stony
Is it?
You know what
Yeah, man.
interesting, as I say about picture and image, the Moranbeh Rebellion at 1865.
Yeah.
You know when them invent camera? 1888.
Right.
Yeah man. So them put it in a picture.
Yeah.
Till 1888.
Yeah.
Real.
And probably who that do the sketches them time, they probably them
them
think they get
not
lost
go
and- yeah.
sketch. Them not go sketch them
Accurate,
revolutionary.
yeah.
No,
Right,
cause if you're a man who walk from so far
Yeah,
and
man.
burn down the courthouse, but
Yeah,
he did not do it for justice.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, it was justice.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And I'm own people them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give
man.
him up.
Yeah,
Come
man.
on, yeah.
Yeah, man.
So
you,
this
have
is
to, you have to be careful of your friend them.
that is it.
Fix up life.
Yeah, fix up. Alright, so we're there at Samuel Sharp, the right excellent Samuel Sharp. So this monument again is another monument. It is not a grave, right? It's not a resting place for Samuel Sharp, because really and truly again he's one of the national heroes as well that don't have any remains, you know. So it's for him, Nanny and Paul Bogle. They don't have any remains for any of those persons. So, you know, as it says right here that he was a Baptist leader. As him said, this is for the Christmas rebellion. Right, so Buddha, you was saying that it's for the Christmas rebellion.
Yeah.
Right. You see it? So we have it right there. You know, so these national heroes, they have fought a long and hard battle to, you know, see African Jamaican people free. And we're not even fully free, but we just still work on some part of the freedom. But we give thanks to what has been done so far. So
You know what interesting about Sam Sharp?
yes, brother.
Sam Sharp was the only one on the plantation he could have read.
Yeah.
Yeah, when him see it in the newspaper say we'll get freedom,
Yeah.
and him realize say them will withhold it
Yeah.
to talk about apprenticeship.
Yeah.
So he meet with the enslaved people them and I say, yo,
Yes, fam.
brothers and sisters,
Yeah, man.
we need to do something about this.
Time to rise up, eh?
Yeah, and
Yeah, man.
I mean, the man pay the ultimate price, because when them find out say him,
Yep.
you know, he never tell them to burn down the plantation them per se, but you know, chain reaction, domino effect, you know, so that just cause it to happen. And we have the 1831 Christmas rebellion, and when him dip on the gallows, you know, him say, I would rather die on yonder gallows than to be a slave. Yeah man, that's a famous quote.
Yeah, man.
Samuel Sharp say him rather die. See that too? I'd
Yes.
rather die on
Right.
yonder gallows
Yes.
than live in slavery.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. Yeah, man. So,
Yeah, man.
sure.
Yeah, man. As them that say before you be a slave, you better to die and be buried in your grave.
Yeah.
Yes, brother. That
I
is
come
it.
now on some, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So Tina, what go on, man? What you learn today? Yeah?
Why?
Like you, you know, my people, I'm a friend, you know, but she tired. You see, she not prepare for them journey, you know. Them kind of vlog, yeah, some vlog where, you see me? She not prepare for them vlog, yeah, but you see me, she learn a lot. You see?
Yes, I'm learning a lot.
Yeah.
History.
Yeah, you know?
Read, you know?
Yeah, man.
Fix up life.
The pretty girls, them a fix up life. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man.
But them say the man for the people.
Yeah, man for the people.
Man for the people.
Yeah. So them say the son of Norman Manley as well and Edna Manley. So that's the connection there. And them say this thing you know is the image of a foot. Yeah, that's what they say, it's the image of a foot. And represents a firm stance. Yeah. So as people you can see it there. Yeah, man. I see the combined cadet unit there. I do them thing. Yeah, man. See it?
So him the airport name of
Yeah.
So who this I know Delhi? You say Sir Donald Sangster?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they are Donald Sangster. And
Donald Sangster.
yeah. I think them say was what the shortest serving Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Politics again. So
I'm the airport, you know.
yeah, and he's also he was on the $100 bill before them change over the money now to Marcus Garvey.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, man. So people, this is Sir Donald Sangster, where them name the airport after Montego Bay as well.
But
yeah,
we never hear this yet.
yeah. Burns.
Burns.
Yeah, we not even
Donald
know that.
Burns.
So see the people, Burns are middle name. Yeah, man. You see it? So this is a monument for who now? How they are so now? him say, man? Alright, so see the people, yeah, man. So this is Donald Sangster. Alright? Donald Burns Sangster. Yeah. Up. Wait.
So this is
Yeah.
the most honorable you Larson Shearer.
Yeah, man.
I wonder if the man I love Shearer.
Boy, I'm too
that
get
man
to hear them
agreed.
say share and never share it right.
Yes, the man agreed.
Yeah, that's what they man say share and never share it right, you know? Yeah, man. So, yeah, man.
You Larson Shearer.
Yeah, look, you will have to share, you know? Yeah, man. So see the people. Who we have over there say now? I'm saying one. Alright, so this is the monument now,
Yeah,
people.
them same become
Yeah. Yeah.
1967.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, to 1972. Yeah, so this
He
is.
was member of the house.
Yeah, man, see monument there, people.
1955.
Yes. See?
Fix up life.
Fix up life, that is it.
You know, say Marshall no come from Jamaica. He's a Panamanian.
Real?
Yeah, man. See Marshall and Miss Lou.
Yeah.
Yeah. Panama
I
is proud.
always think that the eyes are Jamaican.
No, man.
Trust me. Yeah.
Hey, so we have George Hill, yeah. Sir Kenneth George Hill. Yeah.
Herb McKinley.
And this is so this is a runner.
Yeah, man.
Everybody. The biggest statue out of the national stadium. Yeah.
Herb McKinley.
So this is the burial site of Herb McKinley as well, people. Yeah, man.
Great icon.
Yes, brother.
Man, them will pave the way.
Yeah. Usain Bolt. Yeah.
Asa.
Yeah, man. Fraser.
Shelly and Fraser.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Sherika
Yeah,
Jackson.
man. And don't forget the great D Quarry too as well.
Daniel Quarry.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So.
And even Ilian
Yes.
Thompson.
Yeah, man. VCB and all of them. Sorry, brother. So who we have here, so now? Who this? Oh, Bishop Reynolds. Oh, Capo. Oh, alright, Jamaica. This man, I know them said this man was dubbed the Obeah of Edward Siaga. Yeah, we're not gonna lie. That is, it is known history. I know make it up. So this man was known to be, you know, the man, the spiritual leader. Yeah, of you know, yeah, man.
Capo.
Yeah, man. Revivalist leader. That is it. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, people, so this is the grave site of Edward George Siaga. Yeah. Yeah, man. The most honorable Edward George Siaga. Yeah. So, he was also one of the prime ministers of Jamaica as well. And not too far from the Michael Manley Monument as well. So, you know the history between those two. Alright. So, this is the headstone. This is what it looked like. Yeah. So the most honorable Edward Philip George Siaga, ONPC, former Prime Minister of Jamaica. Yeah, man. Over here, so now I think we have Miss Bennett. As she is. Yeah. Yeah, I remember going to the funeral service of Louis Bennett people. So this is
you went to the funeral service?
Yes, man.
Louis Bennett?
Yes, man.
Okay.
So this is the monument that they have.
Louis Bennett.
Coverley.
Yeah.
Done a lot for the kids.
And you know where she is from too? Garden Town.
Garden Town.
Yeah. So that's why the statue is there.
And she do a lot for the kids.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And the children them are run from the information people, but you know what thing.
She used to do a show
Yeah.
on TV.
Yeah, ring ding. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So this is Louis Bennett.
Have you ever heard about the kids show on TV when you ring ding? This is the person that did it. Come and look at the name.
It's Louis.
Oh, Louis Bennett.
Louis Bennett.
Yeah, man. And as somebody will fight for the language too.
Yes.
So part of be taught in school and things like them thing there. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So she was the person who started that show, Ring Ding. Alright? So you can go and do your research. and I like to see you guys.
Yeah, man, we like how I come through for come see what I go on, you know. Because as you say, a whole heap of Jamaican don't know nothing about over here, so. You see it? Yeah, man. Much respect.
Kids are the future, you know?
Yes, man.
Then, sir.
Go on again now.
Magical family. Yeah, man, all good things must come to an end. So we have
come
shared.
to a continuation.
Go and see how man, we don't cut it.
All good things must come to a continuation.
Yeah, man.
Yes, so we are here. We are still inside the National Heroes Park.
Yeah.
But we are here with some of our icons.
Yeah, man.
We have Mas Ran, who
Yeah.
used to perform with Miss Lou.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have Miss Aggie Bernard.
Yeah.
We have the great Dennis Emmanuel Brown.
Yes, Mr. Brown, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Do it here, man, until we done, man.
Yeah, man, them all celebrate their favorite Dennis Brown. Look for him there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So
man.
Magical fam.
Yeah, man.
Do I favor Dennis Brown?
Yeah, we could do our go on.
Yeah.
As it says, sadly miss, you know.
Yeah, Dennis Emmanuel Brown.
As it Toots just the other day. Yeah,
You know, Toots Bird.
Yeah, man.
And him coined the term reggae
Yeah, yes.
in 1969. And him come up with the word reggae.
Reggae, yeah, man, definitely.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So a whole heap of information the people make that video here, you know, brother. You see me?
So,
Yeah, man.
in a continuation,
Yeah, brother.
Dennis Emmanuel Brown.
Yes, brother.
Toots Brown.
Yeah, man.
Cause
Tootsie Bird, yeah.
I always say overcome
Yeah, man.
music.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
We say
Fix up
mescal
life.
sound
Yeah.
music.
Yeah, man.
We say fix up life.
Fix up
Yeah,
life.
man.
Yeah, man. So fix up life
Yeah, man.
and doing the research.
Yeah, man. Tina, big up yourself too, you know. Yeah, man.
Patience in house.
Yes, patience,
So
you
give
know.
thanks to our great ancestors
Yes, I.
for what they have done for us.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the ones that fight for us, the one that sing for us through music. Yeah, dub poetry.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Louis Bennett.
Yeah, man.
Through Ring Ding. We give thanks.
Yes, sir.
A magical fam.
Yeah,
if
man.
you reach right here in the video,
Mm-hmm.
we also give thanks.
Yeah, man.
And we give thanks to the subscribers them before.
Yeah.
And the one them were
A forward.
just a forward
Yes,
now.
man. Yeah, man.
Blessings. Stay
Yeah.
tuned for more videos.
Yeah.
Well, I just see him like a maga boy again. Yeah, magical love.